So what is going on, people, and welcome to episode 7 of the Peterborough United save here on FIFA 23. I hope you're well, and I just wanted to apologise for the content. I did it sort of mid-video last week, but I just wanted to apologise again for the quality of the content over the last couple of episodes. Not as good as it could have been, but we look to rectify that today. I'm back, I'm feeling better, and I'm looking forward to recording. Yes, I am wearing a Hulk onesie the day I record this. It is very cold, so indulge me if you will in my attire. But if you are looking forward to today's episode, make sure you pop a like on there for me, subscribe to the channel. Well, we need to turn this slump in form around rather quickly. If you have a look at the calendar, what's gone on the last few episodes, the end of September, we lost 4 games in a row, and then we picked up a couple of wins in succession, but then our last couple of games, again, defeats. In the last episode, we started with a 3-1 win in the league against Pompey. We then simmed a game in the Papa John's Trophy and beat Charlton, but then lost 3-1 to Fleetwood and lost 2-1 in Charlton in the league, respectively. So today, some tough games. Plymouth at home to start with, then we travel to league leaders MK Dons before taking on Cambridge United in the league. A very big local rivalry, that, and one hopefully that we can get the better of them. If we have a look at the league table and what is going on at the moment, we sit in 5th. We have not drawn a game yet this season. 8 wins, 6 defeats, plenty of goals, also conceding plenty as well. 5 points off the top now. MK Dons starting to pull away a little bit, but only a point off automatic promotion, and we've got the goal difference better than the teams ahead of us as well. So if we can get back to winning ways, that would be nice, or even just picking up some draws. Stopping the defeats mainly is the objective. Plymouth are towards the bottom, just outside the relegation zone on goal difference, so hopefully that's a game we can do well in. But as we said, MK Dons top of the league, Cambridge just outside the playoffs as well. So a couple of tougher games towards the end of the episode. Injuries, obviously we know Frankie Kent is out pretty much for the season. At the end of the last episode, Kwame Poku broke his toe, is going to be out for 3 months, which means Joel Randall is going to become a regular for the time being in this side. This is how we look at this current moment in time, just sort of with injuries and that. Garner 77 rated in League One is absolutely ridiculous. I have made some adjustments as well. We are keeping the same shape, but I've made some adjustments to the instructions for our formation, which hopefully means will be a bit better in game. But for now, let's stop the chat. Let's go out and play and hopefully pick up a win. So this is the Plymouth lineup. Michael Cooper, a keeper. We were potentially looking at signing 70 rated keeper at this level. Fairly young as well. Going to do well to get past him today. Joe Edwards, James Wilson, James Bolton, Nigel Lonwick I'm going to go with. Conor Grant at the back. Matt Butcher and Finn Azaz in the middle. Morgan Whittaker out on the right. Sam Crosgrove leaving the line with Danny Mayer out on the left-hand side. And then, as you can see, Randall and Ajiboye the wide 2. Our normal midfield 3. And then Ward out on the right for us. Thompson moved into centre-back. Nagy at left-back. This is what we're going to go with for now. Again, it could change with injuries as well. We might have to shuffle a little bit. But hopefully we won't pick up too many more injuries. Unfortunately for us, the injuries have been big ones rather than small ones, which is a little bit annoying, especially to key players. Kwame Poku, I think, had grown up to 70 rated before he got his injury, and Frankie Kent was a starter at the back as well. And Whittaker is in behind, and Whittaker scores, and it looks like our poor run of form is going to continue. Edwards commits to the tackle but gets nowhere near Morgan Whittaker, who's able to just dance through. Well, he has found the back of the net with relative ease. It's a good turn from Randall. Can we cut inside? No. Defender showing us down the line. That's where we'll go, but he's got no support. And it arrives now, Nagy. Saville. Inside to maybe to Ajiboye. It's a nice turn. Ajiboye, it's a good strike. And we level straight away. David Ajiboye has gone a few games and a few episodes without scoring a goal. But that was a very nice turn And a very good finish across the keeper. Just about managed to strike it away from Longwick. Is it under the foot? It is under the foot. I'm assuming Nigel Longwick is Dutch. But yeah, under the foot of the centre-back. And we respond straight away. Going forward nicely, Plymouth. Some good passing. Cosgrove out wide. Back heel though. Oh, we can't get there. And Azaz, it's a great save from Resnick. And Edwards doesn't get it away. And it's gone out for a corner. But he looked good there. Resnick looked alive. Was alert to the danger. Makes a good point-blank save. Gambled on where he was going to go with the ball. It's come short of Cosgrove. Again, Cosgrove, it's a good save again. Down low from Resnick. Move the ball nicely and quickly in the spaces, Plymouth. That's what's making it hard to get anywhere near them. But Resnick comes to claim that one. And we'll try and get this one out quickly if we can. Randall is the man chasing it down. Oh, and he's just beaten by Edwards. He's unfortunate there. John Randall gets a good tackle in. But the ricochet just falls for the Plymouth man. Ward needs to close Mayer. Good switch out towards Edwards. It's good. Mayer is there again. It's good football. And it deserves the finish. And it gets one. We just can't keep track of them. Cannot keep track of the movement. And it's Joe Edwards with the finish into the roof of the net. This time, unfortunately, nothing that Resnick can do. Right, I had a look, and yeah, my player instructions the player instruction changes hadn't saved, unfortunately, which is not ideal. But we've changed them now. Oh, I just couldn't get the pass quite into Garner. Whittaker with the corner, play towards the near stick. Oh, and it's a really well worked routine, and that's going to be game. And Plymouth are going to come away with this one with all 3 points. And it goes from bad to worse for Peterborough. It's a really well worked corner routine, to be fair, if it's indeed meant as a routine. Go on, Randall. Run at him, son. Clark Harris. Oh, he's in behind Clark Harris. Oh, that's a good save from Cooper, turning it around the post. Savile knock this one in. Clark Harris is there. Heads away. Thompson. Get this one back. And your boy strikes from distance. Good save from Cooper. We are going to have time to get this one corner in. It's going to be Ward to take it towards the near post bit. Not troubling anyone. Thompson. Oh, it's nowhere near. And that is going to be the game, I think. And it is indeed. Struggling Plymouth get the win. And struggles continue. I'm really disappointed that our changes didn't save, to be perfectly honest. I'm not going to blame it on that though. We just weren't good enough, but it's not frustrating. That was just... It is frustrating, but not enough to get wound up about. It's just like, right, okay, we weren't good enough on the day. We go again. So, a week's rest, which is important because a lot of these players are shattered. And then we go for the game away at MK Dons. Right, pre-match press conference ahead of the MK Dons game. I've gone in and made sure those instructions are set to my players now. Can the team still make a title bid? We'll keep fighting, absolutely. We need to improve really rather sooner, otherwise I feel like the board may be on my back sooner rather than later. Do you fancy your team's chances today? We'll just focus on our own performance. We're playing a very good MK Dons side. We'll try and do what we can do our best. Hopefully that'll be enough. Are you boys ready for the game? We need to find some form. You know, it's taken morale down, but it's the absolute truth. We need to find a good run of form again. We started this season so well, and well, things have not gone particularly well for us as of late. But that is the MK Dons predicted lineup. Another 5 at the back. We are sticking with the same lineup. Randall has grown up to 66 rated. So hopefully he can put in a performance today. And it's again moved into the area. Thompson is a save from Resnick. That's one thing that we really struggle with, and I don't know how to look at that, is there'll be a couple of players will move forward from their like midfield line and we just don't track them. And then they move into those areas and it's like, well, if they're not going to track them, then what can we do, sort of thing. Reward into Taylor. Garner. Oh, this defender just gets a toe in. Savile, can he take that on his left peg? It's Bradley Johnson with the big tackle. in the middle of the park. That doesn't surprise me. Bradley Johnson loves a feisty encounter. Does the American. Oh, it's a good ball in. Oh, and Riznik has done well. Oh, Edwards has played it straight to Isa. That's not the direction that I wanted that to go in. Oh, we're a mess defensively. Good tackle in there. It's not a foul. It's not a foul, referee. You tell me how that's a foul. The fact he's actually got his toe on the football. The ball was done well. Ward needs to get this away, and he does. Oh, it's sold, and it's a good save by Riznik. Shut off the options if we can. He's gone over Ward, actually. Nice effort straight at Riznik. Right, second half. We've gone to a 4-2-4. We're going to try with 5 at the back and how narrow it is. We're going to try and match them for numbers up top. I think just having the numbers up against theirs there, because that's where we're struggling the most. I think we just can't get anything to stick going forward. Garner's in. Garner scores. This is what I'm saying. We get the numbers forward, we're causing problems because we've got the wingers narrow as well, so the 4 strikers are all like pressing in against their centre backs. So we're outnumbering them, so now hopefully it will provide us options. We've got the midfielders just to be a bit more balanced rather than committing people forward. So now, I think I might use this going forward, just try and be a bit more proactive. I'm going to have to obviously try and improve defensively. That's a great tackle from Thompson. But if we can, yeah, cause more problems at the other end of the pitch, because recently that's where we've been struggling. Bradley Johnson, the old man, making his way. Mukekran, I don't know whether that's Josh or George. It's a good touch out of his feet from Isa. It's a save from Riznik. Nagy wins it back. And here we go. Can we spring a counter? Oh, for God's sake. Ajiboye just stopped then, which was not what I wanted. I set them all pretty much to get in behind. So literally, like, as soon as they start running... Oh, it's... 2-1 down with just under 5 minutes to go. It's not an ideal position to be in. That was a good turn, actually, from that defender. Or that attacker, sorry. Oh, and I thought that was going to sneak in. But thankfully for us, they found the side netting. Burrows has to get this forward now. Randall. There's a ball in there. And Garnett could be in. And Garner over the keeper. Oh, it's just the wrong side of the post. Oh, it's very rare you get a chance like that come across in FIFA. A keeper actually stopped, caught in no man's land. And we're going to taste defeat this afternoon again. And there goes the full-time whistle. Another defeat. Hardly unsurprising at this point. That's what, another 4 defeats in a row, I think. I was just completely out of that game. Cambridge drew. Barnsley won. I am starting to get deflated now, I must admit. Right, final game of the episode. Big Derby. Pre-match press conference again. Can we still make a title bid? We'll keep fighting again. I feel like these questions are getting a bit repetitive. Will Norburn get his chance? I've got no problem with Ollie Norburn. He's just a backup. That's just how his role is, unfortunately. Your boys ready for the game? We'll play the game, not the occasion. We'll have to concentrate on the game. It is a big derby against Cambridge United. But that seemed to work slightly against MK Dons. So if teams are going to start playing 5 at the back, I'm going to create a 4 up front formation and see how we go. Jack Taylor's grown up to 70 rated as well, which is nice. So this is how Cambridge line up then. Dimitar Mitov in goal. We know how good he is. George Williams at right back. Ibsen Rossi and Lloyd Jones at the back with Villalba at left back. Liam O'Neill and Paul Digby in the middle, Tracy and the right, Brophy on the left, and Adam May in behind Joe Ironside. No changes for us. We go again as per usual. I'm just need to win. Just want to get. And of all the games I want to win, it's against a rival team. Randall, wait for the run of Nagy. And there's runs being made. Nagy, Garner, he's there. Ajiboye. Oh, again we've hit the side netting. Ajiboye short, finds Fuchs. Garner, and there's a ball in there. And it's Randall. Can he go across goal? Randall. Oh, it's just over the bar. He's hit it really well, Randall. Cut across the ball, but just didn't have enough dip on it. And in the end, it's over the bar. Oh, it's a good well worked. Destroy. Oh, come on, man. Teams are so clinical. It's ridiculous. Randall, Garner, quick. Ajiboye could be in. Ajiboye has a strike. Oh, and it's saved. But oh, he's like Superman saved it as Mitov. The ball falls back to Ajiboye, and you think for all the world, surely. But no, Mitov out of nowhere with the Superman punch has got it away. Oh, come on, boys. I feel we can get something from this game. I feel it. Oh, not with delaying on the ball like that, though. Legendary, like, I don't know if it's me, but Legendary just seems so much harder this year. World Class seems too easy, but Legendary, oh, it's a good save. Maybe it's just me being not as good. Boys, the instructions is getting behind. I'm not really seeing much running, to be honest. Saville, he's in though. George Saville. I actually had a feeling. I actually thought that was going to go wide, even though he was through, and even though his technique and everything is superb. I genuinely actually thought that this is going to go wide, you know. And there goes the final whistle. That was just frustrating. So frustrating. We dominated that game as well. Just couldn't come up with anything. I don't know what to do. I honestly don't know what to do. I don't know how to get a result out of this team. Do I change from the 4-3-3? I'm guessing so. It's really not working, but I don't know what to move to. I had no idea what I'm supposed to be doing. Don't pick competition. Look at League One. We're 10th now. We've now lost more games than we've won. We're 11 points off the top. I honestly don't know what to do. What have we got next episode? We now, 5 losses on the bounce. Got Papa John's trophy action. We might do the whole month of November in the next episode. Sim the Gillingham game and then sim either Oxford or Port Vale and play the other games. We need to figure out something fast. And that's down to me. I'm just defeated at this point. I honestly don't know what to say. Without lowering the difficulty, which is just feels like the cheap way out. It's going to have to be a long road back. See you next time.